Yesterday's winds have died down, but the country is entering a very non-winter type period of very unstable weather this week. Let's find out what the week holds ahead in this edition of SoraCast for February 23rd, 2026. We're heading into late February now. The Milano Cortina Winter Olympics are in the record books. The sun is still setting way before 6 p.m., and my calendar still has 11 pages left. So, hey, what gives with the temperatures and the roller coaster weather patterns we've got here? This weather is more aligned with April than mid February. The JMA and other weather agencies, we call this the Haru Ichiban, the first real wind of spring, and we got that yesterday for much of the country. So let's take a check and see what's going on with the mechanics of the atmosphere around us today. Do you remember a few weeks ago when I mentioned the typical weather pattern of the western high and eastern low? That is the large dome of high pressure over the Asia mainland and a bowl of low pressure over the Pacific, the combination of which brings down cold Arctic air over Japan. Well, since yesterday and today, we have the reverse of that. We have two strong systems playing with Japanese weather right now, except that the low pressure is over Asia and the high pressure is over the Pacific Ocean. This is causing the opposite effect, bringing up moist tropical air over the country, and this is fueling much of the warmer than normal temperatures that we've seen in Japan since Sunday. The low pressure system has also generated a frontal system that has catalyzed the rain and sleet that we have seen across much of the western part of Japan today on Monday here. But these systems will move their separate ways by tonight, and tomorrow, Tuesday, we will largely be under the influence of high pressure, except way up north, giving it everywhere except Hokkaido and northern Tohoku a bit of a break on the rain until Wednesday. Now, on Wednesday, a fairly significant low will move across the Pacific coast of the nation, and this low is going to bring a lot of precipitation to the country. Springboarding off of mainland China, the rain, sleet, and snow associated with this system will move from Kyushu eastward in a fashion very typical of a spring or summer system. Kyushu will start to see some rain from around Tuesday afternoon. Then the storms will start to move into western Honshu. By 9 p.m. Tuesday, much of western Japan from Osaka on west will be under rain. The storm will then move over most of the rest of the nation overnight, and by daybreak Wednesday, everywhere from Kyushu on up to Aomori will be seeing rain and sleet as they wake up. Hokkaido is predicted to be the only place to escape the storm this time. Rail services and other transportation infrastructure may be affected by locally heavy precipitation on Wednesday. Rain totals on Wednesday will range from 10 centimeters up in the Iwate area to 20 centimeters along the coast of Japan, up to a potential of 50 centimeters down around Shikoku. The Pacific coast area, meanwhile, can expect anywhere from 15 to 20 centimeters with locally heavy amounts. Now, if you've been watching SoraCast, you know I have been going on and on about the drought situation in Japan this past winter. With almost no measurable rainfall since December 15th, the Pacific coast hasn't just been in a dry spell, but we've been in a bona fide drought. However, with the rains that we've received last week, along with the anticipated precipitation coming in on Wednesday, the region will really be able to move the needle on the drought index. This is very welcome news indeed. And then with Wednesday storms out at sea, another high pressure system will move across the country on Thursday, giving us another break from the rain before yet another system chugs across the country from late Friday into Saturday afternoon, bringing with it another strong band of rain, sleet, and in the upper elevations, maybe some snow. And temperatures this week, man, they're going to be well above normal nationwide, peaking today, Monday, then coming down a bit through the week, but still staying a lot warmer than what would be expected for this time of year. So take a look here. Sapporo's highs will be well above zero all week, and even Sendai will hit double digits more than once. The capital will hit 22 today before sliding back into the lower teens later this week, and Kanazawa will peak out at 19 on Thursday, thanks to that southerly flow from the Wednesday low that I just mentioned. Moving on to South and West Japan now. Look at this. Osaka on down to Kyushu. You could swear that this is April. Highs well above normal, upper teens across the entire region for Thursday. If you are planning a late season ski trip to Japan, I do recommend that you hit up weathernews.jp. Hey, the site is in Japanese, but you can run it through Google Translate or something, right? But it does have up to the minute ski conditions at major ski resorts around the country. It really is a good source of information. And that's a quick take for your SoraCast for today. Hey, if you like weather and science related content coming out of Japan, you guys know what to do, right? Go ahead and just doink that like and subscribe button. We would love to have you along for the ride. We'll be seeing you later. Peace out. Take care. Have a good week.